So this is the final kombucha video for day 1 of kombucha. There possibly will be a day 2. There definitely will be a day 2. Sorry, there might be a day 3. Depending on how long more we're in lockdown for. So this is a bottle that I have had in the fridge, and I kind of came across it. Not that our fridge is that big, but I thought, ooh, that's been in there for a while. So you'll often find these are like the bottle version of a Killiner jar. I think they're called Killiner lids as well. This is an old lemonade bottle. So and I would have always decanted my kombucha, elderflower cordial, whatever, into bottles like this to close them up, because this is actually what you'll often see online, and it is a great idea. But if you leave them for any length of time, these can be very explosive, and we learned that in our house a couple of different times. So a good few years ago, my eldest son was opening one of these bottles at the table. I don't remember how long it had been sitting in the fridge, and he had it like so, and it actually came and hit him straight in the eye. Once we got over the initial few seconds of, oh my good God, is he okay? It was very funny, and he he has both his eyes and both are functioning. But so from that day forward, whenever he went to open one, he would he loved to open them and see what would happen, and he took it outside. So one day he opened it, and the actual top bit, with such force in the bottle, without the gas that built up, it actually shot across the road. And when he brought it back in, we discovered it had actually broken the top of the bottle. So I actually prefer to use screw top bottles. What I do is I get glass passata bottles. They're probably just shy of a litre, and because they have a lid with a screw on them, I find you can release it and let any gas out and seal it back up if you want to. And I suppose I just don't tend to leave them sitting for so long anymore. I've learned my lesson the hard way. So that's why I was cleaning out the fridge, and I actually don't know how long this has been in the fridge. It's definitely more than a few weeks anyway. So this one may go flying, this one may not go flying, but we have learned our lessons the hard way, and so I err on the side of caution, and now we always take these lids outside, so it may or may not go exploding. So I'm going to reveal the rest of my costume for the day is my Guna awning. I think I'm all remain. It's like, come back to Tara. So I'm going to attempt to open this and we'll see what will happen. So best of luck with your kombucha. There you go. That one wasn't too bad, but you see, that's the gas build-up. So that means it's got a slight little bit of fizz. So when it's got actually a slight little bit of fizz, see the bubbles? So that's naturally carbonated, which is pretty amazing. But it also means that it's got probably about 0.05 percentage of alcohol in it. So you'd really want to make sure you dilute it, or you're not giving it to somebody who's got any issues around alcohol, or children. It smells absolutely divine, kind of syrupy because it's been left for a little bit of time. So I'm not completely closing that up. I'm just going to stick the lid on it so no bugs go in there. I'm going to try this with a little bit of sparkling water later on and see what happens. It should be really nice, maybe with a little bit of lemon balm actually that I was picking yesterday. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the making of kombucha for today, and if anybody has any other info, tidbits, sharing they want to do, please feel free to leave any in the comments. And I know there's at least 3 people who asked me for the instructions or the recipe that I would use based on the jar that I had this morning. So if there's anybody else would like the instructions, or you even just want to get them maybe perhaps to pass on to somebody else, that's fine. As I said, if you're living close enough, I'd love to share a SCOBY with you. I have oodles, but as Barbara suggested was, you know, we could do social distancing. I could get it 2 kilometers and we'll see maybe how long it takes to get it across Ireland. So there's an idea we could do. We'll see, maybe it'll be there by the end of May. My videographer is laughing at me and eyeball rolling. So thank you very much for joining me today. Not quite sure what the hat will look like for tomorrow. The sun is shining, it might be wide brim, darlings. All right, take care and thanks for being here. Bye.